What? Gandria, hello. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are. Hello Nix Amogus. And thanks for the 1 bit, thank you. So, today we shall be playing more Danganronpa. And a body has been discovered last week, so we shall be investigating. We did some investigating yesterday in Phoenix, right? But we seem to be doing some more investigating today, but in a different game. So hopefully we can discover who did find the body. Although I already watched the anime, I actually already know who did it. But it's the game, so it might be a different experience. So, without further ado, let us go to the gaming screen, shall we? Let me mute my BGM first. Okay. Mama. Okay. Game doko. There you are. So we're gonna load here. Yes. Continue. Yes. Okay, here we go. So I believe we already talked to people. Let's talk to them again.
No.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're not thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Ooh.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you! Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. 2-player co-op base defense with the 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay. So... I'm guessing... Oh wait, Oh, we can actually talk to everybody. Do I wanna... Where is Lee? So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? Yeah. It's really away. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but... she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means... That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real? Hell no. Someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me. You're just now accepting that? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... wait, how do I... Okay, hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah. What do we need to discuss? We're going to find out who the killer is, Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. And we'll just stop everybody. Come on, man, let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Someone got right in front of us. They... Oh. She must be so shocked. She can't even open her mouth to talk. Okay. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. Hmm? So you finally noticed. Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right! Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do we really have to say any more? I'd rather you didn't. No. Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right. Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? We don't really have to do anything in particular. We really know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you! I'm telling you, it wasn't me! Don't come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? Blah, I can't read that word. I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will... What?
天気椅子でブリブリ、毒ガスでモクモク、ハリケーンなんちゃらで体がバラったりってやつだよ。
Ugh.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka.
Investigate.
I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist.
Split. Blah blah blah. Thank you for following, Sentient Waffle. Thank you. Welcome.
Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed.
One of Kuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I'm guessing the truth bullets are the, what do you call this? The objection kind of stuff? Like in Ace Attorney? I'm gonna assume. Let's talk to them first. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here! Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Okay. Leave the gym, yep. Okay. So, first, you shall leave. And oh, whoops, wrong way. Yes. Oh, that's the entrance. Okay, I thought that was the exit. Okay, R. Yes. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised, it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Key? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms had been added to the truth section. Okay. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I heard something.
What?
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide out in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense. I guess, I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then? No, not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
So, yeah.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay. It's a display stand the sword was on. Okay. I should look around here first. I can check there's other spots later. I should check the room first of all. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? Let's talk to the classmates now. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Boy.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
So,
You know, I
yeah.
realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. But if ever I find this son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Oh.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
何やってんの？
見ればわかるでしょ。
わかんないけど。
捜査よ。
捜査って？
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
コンタクトでも落とした？
don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
ね
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
なるほどね
Interesting. What's interesting?
ね
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
それは
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
え
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roll in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
なるほどね
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
さあ
That's the question, isn't it?
Makoto's room cleanliness. Added to the handbook.
Okay, let's go inside the bathroom. The bathroom, and on the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Oh no. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it.
Hello, Choti. Hello there.
The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger?
Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets.
A stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed?
I just dropped by. I'ma continue working. Okay. Good luck with your work. Also, hello, Rai. Hello. Good luck. Have fun to stream. Okay, I will. And thanks for the lyric.
So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. If you know, you know. Did Sayaka do this? Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Oops. Whoa. I already clicked that. Oops. Yes. Okay.
どうやら
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers that most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It was as if she wrote it with life itself.
そう
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
それは
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting in that way we found her, it means that she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result.
さあ
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
苗木くん
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. Sounds like Yoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. But I do. Only I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
苗木くん
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? What? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
そう
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
そうよ
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob is practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
どうやら
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something, similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
それは
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock in it. Only the girls' bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
ちょっと
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it.
ふーん
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I get the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
なるほどね
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
じゃあね
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay. Are you there? Yes. So, first thing, let us check. the kitchen knife. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. Okay, let us go to the kitchen. It should be this way. I feel like there should be something in the kitchen, maybe? I mean, where else would you get a knife? Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. I guess that's it. Yes. Okay. So where would the knife be? Well, let's go to the disposal area. Never been here before. Oh, two stuff. What's this? There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. Must be locked. Oh. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. End of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open? No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? Who's on cleaning duty? This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others. Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Oh, nope, no, I don't want to hear it again. Damn it. Okay, just two parts. Okay, let us leave them. There's the laundry room. I don't think anything there though. Storage? There won't budge. Okay, then where do we go? Hold up. F1 tab. Okay. Map. There we go. Where is everybody? Saika's room. Makoto's room. Dining hall. Hallway. Okay. Wait, I don't think anybody's here. Wait, they're in the hallway? I don't see them though. Oh, I'm an idiot. Ryokyo, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No. You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? Total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Leon. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't think about it. Could it be the nameplate? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, can you open the gate in front of the trash room? Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. So we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all the trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Actually. Anyone who kills a student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring? Anyway, more important than that. Hey Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Flyer, I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it. What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D. But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What? If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Nice. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? But you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife, he learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you've left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? What? Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. Part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blown on the cuff, which means... this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. There isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Button shirt piece. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth section. Okay. There are some shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Yeah, is that... do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball added to the truth bullets. Okay, what's this? The switch, a green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duties, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. You feel me? Did you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Ah, yes, about that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out on his comic book fantasies. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. Nothing else. So we shall leave and go back to the gym. To the gym we go. Oh, we should also get Saifa's DVD. First, let's go to the gym. Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right? Well, just so happens. Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget, beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha ha ha. Oh my god, that's so dumb. Okay, so we go here into the right gym. We go to the gym. We just drink some water. Yasushiro Hagakure. Hey Hiro, can I ask you something? Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass? And not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that... Sorry, I just burped. He said that whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Your shattered crystal ball has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did he pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. Oh my gosh. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Okay. So... where do we go now? Yes. Oh yeah, we gotta watch the DVD. Oh, oops. Nope. Yes, and then R again. Yes. Okay, then we go to Sayaka's room. Back to the inn. Spare hotel. We go to Sayaka's room. The nameplate has my name on it. Eh, could I not go in here? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless? But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, can I go in here now? DVD. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Okay. Leave? Yes. Beyond. Be very sus.
なんか
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't think about it. Could it be the nameplate? Well, you just gotta find out for yourself. So, I believe we go to the school, the dorm. Oh, no, not the dorm. The main school, and then go to the AV room, which is this. And then we will watch the DVD. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
超高校級のアイドルである前園さやかさんがセンターマイクを務める国民的アイドルグループ。そんな彼女たちには華やかなスポットライトが本当によく似合いますね。ですが。
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed, even more than that, was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
この国民的アイドルグループは解散しました。彼女たちがアイドルとして活躍することもスポットライトを浴びることも二度とありません。つまり前園さやかさんの帰る場所はもうどこにもなくなったのです。ではここで問題です。この国民的アイドルグループが解散した理由とは？
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Try going to that special Monokuma place. Don't budge, it must be locked. Okay. Do you have a second Makoto? I have uncovered. No. Oh, okay. Okay, what else? Look where everybody else is. Oh, we go to Celestia. They're in the gym. Oops. Oh, I forgot I can teleport. Okay, now. Go here. What is this? Oh, the main hall. Okay. What are you doing here, Celeste? So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
No.
So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem. Which is?
私
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... okay. Okay, let's see where the others have gone. Okay. So she's in a classroom. This one? Secret beauty. To kill someone just to save your own life? And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. But besides, I already know who did it.
怪しいわ
After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do you need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Okay, let's see. Let me talk in there. Dining hall. Yeah, I already went there. I guess I'll go talk into the dining hall again. I mean, I feel like you can check if there's like a knife thing, right? Okay. Bullets. Okay. Okay. Oh, the kitchen. That's right. We need to go here. Oh, okay. Oh, there is a missing piece there. There's a missing knife. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here. Big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set added to the truth bullets section. Okay, or... leave yes. I'll ask Hina about it, since she's been in the kitchen a lot. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
そう なんだよね。
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
そうだよ。
No. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
それは。
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
うん。
Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Aoi's account had been added to the tweetable section in your handbook.
ね
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
え。だって。
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together,
隠し。
I honestly have no idea.
Ding dong.
Okay.
僕も待ち疲れたんで、そろそろ始めちゃいますか。
Oh my gosh, just because he's tired
お
and
待
bored.
ちかねの学級裁判を。では集合場所を指定します。学校エリア1階にある赤い扉にお入りください。うぷぷ。
Boop,
じ
boop,
ゃ
boop,
あ後でね。
Oh my gosh, here we go. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Okay, here we go! This is our first class trial.
というやつは
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
聞きたまえ。
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Then we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? Well, the one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
みんな揃いましたね。それでは正面に見えるエレベーターにお乗りください。お前らの運命を決める裁判場にね。僕は一足先に行って待ってるからね。
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
無理だべ。
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
だべ。
If you wanna confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it!
おい。
There's no point in standing around here. Settle yourself and step into the future.
いいか。
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Oh my gosh. Sorry, in the end I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
何なの？
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
けさ。
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
ふむふむ
So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Oh my goodness.
ふむふむ
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Here we go. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin.
そうですわ
Good
ね
idea.
ね
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
苗木くん
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice and to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
あら
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
にゃほほほほ
You finally arrived.
じゃじゃーん
What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
さて
Okay, everyone. Find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easier for anyone to transfer their tension and ease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial.
Save. Yes. Okay. So.
Free trial, bro. What's this? Skills? Eh?
I have skills.
Okay, so can I not end here? Oh, I guess I can't. Okay. Finish preparations then.
I'll just keep going. Class trial. Let's go.
まずは学級裁判の簡単な説明から始めましょう。学級裁判の結果はお前らの投票により決定されます。正しい黒を指摘できれば黒だけがお仕置き。だけどもし間違った人物を黒以外の全員が
Punish
お仕
everyone
置きされ
besides the black
み
and
ん
oh
なを
my
欺い
gosh.
た黒だけが晴れて卒業となります。
本当にこの中に犯人がいるんだよな。
当然です。
よし、みんなで目を閉じよう。そして犯人は挙手したまえ。
Oh, that's so stupid.
アホか、あげるわけねえだろ。
ちょっといい？議論の前に聞いておきたいんだけど、あれって どういう意味？
What's going on with those pictures?
死んだからって仲間外れにするのはかわいそうでしょ。
Oh my
友情は
goodness.
生死を飛び越えるんだよ。生死は飛び。
それでしたらあの空席は？私たちは15人なのになぜ席が16個もあるのですか？
Why are there 16 seats?
深い意味はないよ。最大16人収容可能な裁判所っていうだ
No
け。
reason. Eh?
さてと前置きはこれぐらい
Oh
に
wait,
し
is
て
it?
そろそろ始めようか。
I feel like. Oh, I see.
まずは事件のまとめからだね。じゃあ
Class trial
議論を開始
begin.
してください。
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes! As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh my god. Oh boy. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle.
断言しよう。殺されたのは舞園さやかだ。
Okay.
そんなの分かってんだよ。
殺人が起きたのは苗木の部屋だったんだ。
そのシャワールームだったよね。きっと前園さんがシャワールームにいるところをいきなり襲われて抵抗する間もなく殺されちゃったんだね。
Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For the first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
断言しよう。殺されたのは舞。
そんなの分かってんだよ。
殺人が起きたのは苗木の。
そのシャワールーム、きっと前園さんはシャワールームにいるところをいきなり襲われて抵抗する間もなく殺されちゃったんだね。
それは違う。
Break.
ちょっと待って藤崎さん。僕の部屋の状況を思い出してみてよ。
Try to remember how my room looked.
あの部屋の状況からすると争いは間違いなくあったはずだよ。
争いって誰と誰の？
もちろん前園さんと犯人のだよ。
じゃあ前園さんはシャワールームにいたところをいきなり襲われたわけじゃなくて、
おそらく最初に部屋で襲われ、その後シャワールームに逃げ込んだところで追ってきた犯人に殺されてしまったのでしょう。
現場を見ればすぐにわかることだ。わざわざ説明するまでもない。
ごめんなさい。
じゃあ
Oh, Chiro.
続きを始めっか。
では次は
Subject
凶
of
器
the
の
murder
話だな。
weapon.
なんだかそれっぽくなってきましたな。
Sounds like a real trial. Yup. Wow, it's more intense though compared to Phoenix Wright. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Ding, ding. Kitchen knife set. There you go.
前園さやかを殺した凶器とは何だったのだ。
So what was used to
前
kill
園
her?
君の腹部に刺さって
Some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
間違いない、あれが
Without a
凶器だ。
doubt that that's the murder weapon.
犯人がナイフでぶっ刺
Some
しやがっ
random knife they had on it. Nope.
た。そう
Oops.
えげつねえことしやがる。
Oh no. The object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach was almost certainly that the knife had disappeared from a certain location.
前園さやかを殺した凶器と。
前園君
I
の
was
腹部
too
に刺さ
slow.
間違いない、あれが凶器。
犯人がナイフでぶっ刺し
There we go.
それは違う。
Right.
いや、あの刃物はナイフな
I
んか
do
じゃな
think
く
it
て、
was a knife, but
厨
not
房
just
の
any
包丁だった
knife.
はずだよ。
I am almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
あ？包丁だ？
A kitchen knife?
厨房にあった包丁が
I
事件後
discovered
に
that one
1
of
本
the
だけな
knives
くな
from
って
the
たんだ。
kitchen was missing,
その包丁が
which
Okay,
means
not
the
the
knife
way you
must be the murder weapon.
ああ、確かにそ
I
う
guess
かも
that
しれ
makes
ねえな。
sense.
あの女の腹に刺さってた刃物。よ
Yep, you could.
く見ると包丁だなこれ。
Kitchen knife.
凶器が包丁っつうのは分かったけどさ、だからどうしたっての？つうかさ、結局のところ苗木が犯人なんだろ？
Oh my god, Leon.
そうよ。現場は苗木の部屋だったのよ。これ以上の根拠はないじゃない。
Me. It's actually not Makoto's. Well, it was
ちょっと待って
Makoto's
よ。
room.
僕
その結論は議論を進めた後で出しましょう。
What's the point of the
Then I-
trial?
学級裁判の意味がない
Exactly. What's the point if we can't argue?
けどこれ以上話し合ったって。
That's all we want. It's not gonna change that conclusion.
いいえ、
I
そんな
don't
こと
think
ない
that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
あ？突破口っ
You
て
really believe that? She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes! You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Ali's account. Okay.
確かに凶器は包丁みてえだけどさ、それがどうしたっての？
Is that good?
苗木が厨房から持ち出したんでしょ。
Kitchen, right?
食堂に誰もいない時にこっそりと。
Maybe it was in the dining hall. Well,
待って、厨房から包丁を持
hold
ち出した
on.
のは
I didn't
僕
take
じ
the
ゃない
knife
んだ。
from the kitchen. Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer? Right. Go ahead and say it all you want.
じゃあ、証人がいる
Well
としたら。
then, what if I have a witness?
ねえ、朝比奈
What
さ
do
ん。
you think, Hina?
だって、朝比奈さんは言ってたよね。
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
包丁は
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
うん、そうだよ。
Yeah, that's right.
その間僕は
And at
食堂
any
に来た
point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
と、
No, I don't think so. You don't think so? No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife. Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Why would I get involved in something like that? Speaking of which, let's ask the bear if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened? So you ask, and so I shall answer. Although there's no point in having an accomplice. So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it. Then there's no way anyone would work together, right? But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule? Sheesh. Did I say that out loud? Oh my gosh. I didn't go to the dining hall and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer. Who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. Sorry, it wasn't me. Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can. That's right, Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea. I hate to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's... me. Right. Can either one of them have dropped the knife? Actually, no, because, well... Just spit it out already. I stayed in Hina's room last night. I was so scared thanks to those creepy videos, I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Airtight alibis, ayo. Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? Not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned rooms. So, I don't think that's a problem. Kiyotaka. Do you not realize Sakura is wearing a skirt? But I am a girl. What? You are? Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry. But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there? There is one other possibility, right, Hina? Did come to the dining hall while we were there. They're not here anymore. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Sayaka? She's the only one who came to the dining hall and then later wound up dead. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Then Sayaka is the one who took the knife? That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us, she just went straight to the kitchen. Eh? So she wanted a drink of water, but most likely... Victim herself. I'm sure she just took it for self-defense. So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? You may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her. What? See how he did it? He did do it after all. You're wrong. That's how you could twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? That is the most terrifying talent. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. They understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die. Hold on. It's too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because, you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer. Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about? Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Your first Hangman's Gamble, it's about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely, yes. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letter, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you'll fail. Oh my gosh! Hello Raiders! Hello! Jackal, thanks for the raid! Thank you! Let me give you a shout out. Okay. Thank you so much for the raid, Rieko! Wow! Welcome Raiders! Welcome, welcome! So, if you're new here, hi! My name is Rieko Hirano, a plank hybrid VTuber from the Philippines. Nice to meet you. I like playing visual novels and cozy games. Visual novels, cozy games, or puzzle games, any type of that nature. Yeah. Welcome! Nice to meet everybody. Wow. Okay, let's continue. The gate reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. How are you? I'm doing great. I hope your games are fun. It looks like you're playing Counter-Strike, so yeah. How was your games there? I've never played Counter-Strike, so I'm not sure what goes on. But I'm gonna assume that it is an FPS. It was not so fun. Oh! Oh. That's too bad. Oh no. I had my C drive. Oof. Well. That sucks. Oh no. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Couldn't see any games. Oh no. If we can just figure out what that something is. Thank you for following Fluff Yum Yum. Thank you. About to restart PC. Okay. Air. Okay. There we go. Air. Hopefully that fixes the problem, Jack. It sucks. There wasn't a single hair on the floor. So the culprit removed some evidence? Yes, definitely. Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? Exactly. It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room. Remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. Is it not? If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair. Exactly. Very true, very true. Then why wasn't there any hair on the ground? killer got rid of all of it, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there. Wait, then that means... Precisely, it's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same. Then Makoto isn't the culprit? Exactly, we're not! But why are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair? There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it. Like to hear these reasons. Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom with the scene? Sakura was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right? Yes, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her. And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it? What do you mean? It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto? The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke, which is the doorknob. Look at no. Bathroom doorknob. And evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right? Okay, welcome back, Draco. I hope your PC's alright. Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob? Doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. Oof. Top part was unscrewed, and the doorknob's about ready to fall off. Oh yeah, true, but what does it mean? Trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion. So what, you're saying that he wouldn't break the door in his own room? If the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it. You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand. Sheesh, Kyoko, let's go! Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes! From here on out, the number of weak points will start going up. No matter how many weak points, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak points you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh my gosh. Ah! Make your argument. Bathroom door frame. Okay. Took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. Yeah. Then she fled into the bathroom. The killer then ran after her, yep, and they got into the bathroom. Nope. They didn't have to lock it. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right? Yes, now that you mention it, that is true. Then, why didn't your bathroom door open? Because it was stuck. What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that. True as true can be. Like, you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all. Nope.
シャワールームのドアが開かなかったのは立て付けのせ
So
い
the
だ。
reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
でも犯人はそれを
But
鍵
the
のせ
killer
いだと勘
didn't
違い
know
した
that。and assumed it was
だから
locked.
こそ
So
ド
they
アノブご
tore
と
the
鍵を
door.
壊そうとしたのよ。
They tore apart the doorknob to get in.
ですが、犯人はどうして鍵がかかってい
Why
る
would the
なんて
killer
勘違
even
い
think
を
the
した
door
の
was
でし
locked
ょ
in
う。
the first place?
男子の部屋のシャワールーム
Everyone
に
should have
鍵がかから
known
な
you
い
can't
こと
lock
は
any of the boys'
私
bathrooms.
犯人がそう勘違いしたのは現場に関する重要なことを
The
知らな
killer
かった
could
せい
easily make that mistake thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know was the crime took place in my room, not Sayaka's. The killer must not have realized that it was my room. Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
でも当たってるわ。
Yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
だけどもう
Well,
少し正
to
確
be
に
more
言えば
specific,
犯人が知らなかったのは
what the killer
苗
didn't
木
know
君
was
と
that
前園
Makoto
さん
and
が
Sayaka
部屋
had
を交換
switched
していた事
rooms.
実。
Yep.
そのせいで犯人は勘違いしてしまったのよ。
Which is what led to the
前園さん
misunderstanding
がいた
about
部
the
屋は
bathroom.
彼女の部
If
屋だった
Sayaka had been in her own room then,
だからシャワールームには
then
鍵
there
があ
would
る
have
と
been a
思い
lock
込み
on the door
鍵を
and
壊し
they
にかかったの
wouldn't
だ。
have had to break through.
それが無意味な
So
行動
they
か
had
も
no
しれ
idea
ない。
how unnecessary their actions were.
最終的には
Ultimately, we
力
can't
ずくで
know
開
if it
ひょ
came
んなこと
open
から
by
開いたの
force
か
or
はわから
simply
な
by
いけど
accident, but
犯人は
the
相当
killer
混
must
乱
have
し
had
た
been
はずよ。
considerably confused
ドア
with
が開いた理由も
no
分かりきれ
idea
ない
how
で
they
しょうし
actually got the door opened.
何にせよ、実に回りくどい行動
Regardless, it
だ。
was a pointless
あ
act.
りもしない
Wasting
ドアの
time
鍵
trying
を
to break
壊
down
そ
a
うと
door
す
that
るとは
wasn't
な。
locked is
ドアが開かない理由を知っていた僕
definitely
なら
something I wouldn't
そんな
do
ことす
since
る
I
はず
would
な
have
いよね。
known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
確かにそうかもしれん
That
な。
is a definite possibility.
じゃあ犯人って部屋
So
の
the
交
killer
換を
would
知ら
have
なかった
to
人な
be
の？
someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
鍵は当て
Then
はまらないじ
Makoto
ゃない。
couldn't have done it. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
犯人は
Then
誰だ
who
っつうん
did
だ
it?
すまんが拙者はお手上げでござる。
Quit without saving.
このまま犯人が決まらなかったら
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it? Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
とりあえずで
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
つうかこの状
Yeah, our
況って
necks are on the
やばく
line
ねえ
here.
か？
Someone seriously needs
リア
to
ル
do
な話
something.
誰か
We're
何とかして
serious.
どんな些細なことでも構いま
Does
せん
no
わ。
one have any other thoughts or questions?
どなたか
It does not matter
疑
how
問に感じて
trivial
い
they
ること
may
はないの
seem.
ですか？
疑問ならあるよ。
I do have one question.
あなたですか？
Oh, Hugh.
なんで残念そう
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
朝比奈くん、いい
It's
から
fine,
話
it's
してこい
fine. Just ask your question.
あ、そうそう。ね、
Okay, so,
そもそも犯人はどうやって苗木の部屋に入ったのか
I
な
was
って
just
思って
wondering how the
さ。
culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place.
なるほど。
How
犯人
did
が
the
現場に
killer
入っ
get
た方
inside?
法か。
内園が部屋の鍵を落としてそれを犯人が拾ったんだろ。
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
そんなに都合よく落とすとは思えんが
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
じゃあ
Someone picked the
キン
lock?
グとか
いや鍵には
Negative.
ピッ
If
キ
you
ング防
remember,
止加工があったは
Monokuma
ず
made
だ
it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
ではお答えしましょう。犯人
How
は
about this?
もっ
The
と
killer
簡単
got
に入
in
っ
the
たの
easy
であり
way.
ますつまり来訪者のふりをしてやってきた犯人を前園さん自らが招き入れたのです。
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Manzano just let him in.
いやそれはないよ。
No, that can't be it either.
ほう、随分と身の程知らずがいたもんですが。
Sounds like someone doesn't know
この僕
his
に反応
place.
するとはね。もしもーし。
Hello,
どうしてない
why
って言い切れる
exactly
んです
can't
か？
that be it? Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Was it the switching rooms? Yeah, it's the switching rooms. Night of a murder, Sayaka tried to run through when the victim started. Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place. Exactly. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone. What if her being scared was a lie? Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that? Can you still deny the possibility? There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? I found the notepad during my search and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. These are the words that appeared. Eh? Oh wait, yeah, I remember this. Holy crap, better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on. Fashion technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it. And either it was Makoto who lived in there or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night. So, Makoto, did you write this? No, I didn't, but... Also bears a perfectly legible signature, Sayaka's signature. Then, that note... Sayaka wrote it? Why would she write that? In touch with a certain someone. Oh my gosh. Why does his voice suddenly become like really cool sounding?
ですが、そのメモで呼び出された人物なんて本当に存在するのでしょうか？存在するとしても、その人物が事件に関係しているとは思えませんわ。
What makes you say that?
聞いていただけますか？
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
では、お話しして差し上げましょう。
Well then, pay attention. Was this another bullet thingy? Yep. Dorm nameplates.
前園さんと苗木くんは部屋を交換していたのです。ですが、そのメモの呼び出し先には私の部屋とありますわよ。
そっか。そのメモで呼び出されたら。
Someone read that note, and they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
苗木くんがいた前園さんの部屋にです。
was staying.
それは違う。僕の部屋と前園
Nameplates
さん
on
の部屋
mine
は
and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
ネームプレート
They got switched?
そう。部屋の
Nameplates
交換と
got
同じよう
switched
に。
just like the rooms themselves.
そのせいで、
Nameplate on
苗木くんがい
Sayaka's
た
room
前園
actually
さんの部屋
had
は
Makoto's
苗
name.
木誠のネームプレートになり、前園さ
The
んがいた
nameplate
苗
of
木くんの部屋
Makoto's
は
room had
前園さや
Sayaka's.
かのネームプレートになって、
つまり前園さやかのネ
Sayaka's
ーム
thing
プレ
and
ー
was
トの部屋
actually
には
marked as her
本当
room.
に前園がいたということか。
Okay.
じゃあそのメモの通りに行動しても前園さんがいる苗木くんの部屋には行けたんだね。
しかも2人の部屋は隣同士、ネームプレートを入れ替えるにはうってつけだった。じゃあそれをやったのは誰なのかしらね。
Wasn't you, right, Makoto?
苗木くんじゃないのよね。
Nope.
そんじゃ誰がやったっつうんだよ。
Hang on. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. There's the only other person who knew we had switched rooms was Sayaka.
これだ。そもそも
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who would ever knew about us switching
僕と
rooms.
前園さんだけなんだ。
That and Monokuma, probably.
だからネームプレートの交換ができたのは僕以外には前園さんしかいないはずだよ。
そのことは彼女が残したメモの文面からも推測できるわね。
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
彼女は呼び出した人物に対して部屋のネームプレートを確認しろと言っている。ネームプレートの入れ替えをしていなければ書けない言葉よ。
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been
で
switched.
もどうして前園さんはネームプレートの交換なんかをしたの？
苗木くんとの部屋の交換を隠した上で自分のいる部屋に人を呼びたかったからよ。
What?
部屋の交換を隠した上で
Inviting
人を呼
someone
ぶ
to your
っ
room
て
but not telling them you'd switch rooms? Why would anyone do that?
それについて知るためには
To understand that?
彼女がその人物を部
What
屋に招
happened
き入
after
れ
she
た
invited the person
後
into
そこ
the
で何
room?
が起きたのかを知る必要があるわ。答えは
That's where the answer
そこにあ
lies.
るはずだから。
その後に起きたことか。
What happened then was probably
前園くんに呼び出さ
whoever
れた
she
人物
invited
が
over came in
そ
and
こで
attacked
彼女
her.
に襲いかかり、なんと犯人が判明してしまったぞ。呼び出された人物が犯人なのだ。
そいつが誰か
I
が
don't
問
know
題
who
なん
it
だろう
is, you
な。
goddamn idiot.
あの部屋では最初に前園さんと犯人の争いがあったのですよね。もしやそこでの争いの中に先ほどの問いの答えがあるのではないですか？
ええ、その通りよ。
じゃあそこでどんな争いがあったのかを
What
はっ
happened
きりさ
during
せれ
the
ばいいんだ
fight?
ね。
そういえばあの
Lord
現場
looked
には
sword
モニ
at
ト
the
ーが落
murder
ちていた。
scene. Was that perhaps he was trying to
あれは
fight?
そこで
Yes.
そういやあれって何なんだ？
前園さんに勧められて
Saraka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
きっと
Seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's
前園
right
さんの右手
wrist.
首を骨折させたんだよ。
前園の骨折が模擬刀のせいって、なんでそんなことがわかんの？
How could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist? The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Glittery.
これだ。それは
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist and it should become pretty clear.
右手首の腫れている部分に
Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there, see?
もしかして
It's
金箔？
gold. Hello, Amelia Yugi,
あの模擬刀の
welcome!
金箔だよ。
Sure is, specifically the gold coating from the replica
あの
sword.
金箔って少し触っただけでもすぐ手についちゃうん
Really
だ
have
け
to touch this stuff and it will stick right to you.
ど、それが前園さんの手首についてたって
There's
ことは
some
さ
on her wrist because
そこに模擬刀の打撃を受けたからだな。
You got hit with the sword. Exactly.
なるほどなるほど。真相に近づいてきた気がし
Truth
ます。
draws ever closer.
よっしゃ。じゃあ一気に謎を解くべ。
Let's
あ
solve
の
this
部屋で起きたことの一部
mystery.
始終を
Not really.
解明してやるって。
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? Sayaka's death. That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets in your truth cylinder. But just like this, Just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. Who's your favorite characters? You love Chihiro? Oh, Chihiro's really cute. He is. I really like Kyoko. She's very cool. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. You can use the mouse wheel. Okay. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. Well, it is, so. For our purpose this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean it. Well then, good luck and why? Oh my god. Replica sword, your kitchen knife set replica sword. Okay. When the fighting broke out, culprit grabbed the sword. That's when the first blow was felt. Sword based. Sure.
そこで舞園さやか殿は骨折してしまったの。
慌てて応戦をしようとしたあいつは隠し持ってた包丁を取り出したものの。
What, you think something I said was wrong? I need to think about it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Oh no! Wait, what?
そこで最初の一撃が繰り出されたんだ。模擬刀の先制攻撃だべ。
Sneak attack.
そこで舞園さやか殿は骨折してしまったの。
慌てて応戦をしようとしたあいつは隠し持ってた包丁を取り出したものの。
Yeah.
それすらも犯人に奪われちゃって。
そして犯人に殺されてしまう。
これがあの部屋で起きた一部始終だべ。
There's some of the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
あの部屋で争いが始まった際に犯人は模擬刀を手にしたんだ。そこで最初の一撃が繰り出されたんだ。模擬刀の先制攻撃だべ。
Oh, there we go. Wow. I don't like the 3 bullets. I only want 2. Actually, no, I don't think the fight started with the sword. Because the sword sheath has been scratched. You imagine it like someone's cut into it with something sharp.
こんなのって包丁だよね。現場にあった刃物って包丁だけだし。
幻想ゲームしてんじゃねえぞ。もっとわかりやすく説明しろや。
Mondo.
最初に模擬刀の攻撃があったとすると、
there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you're going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right? It would be heavy and bulky and useless as shit. How did the sheath get damaged?
例えばいきなり包丁で襲われ
Maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. That situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword. The sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife.
ということは先に襲いかかったのは
Whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
ではこういうことだな。
Here's how it all played out. Culprit came and found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. They took the knife and attacked Saika before she knew what was happening. She grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
いいえ、模擬刀で応戦したのが舞園さんだとは考えられないわ。
なんで考えられねえんだよ。
舞園さんは模擬刀を手にしていない。それは彼女の体のある部分を見ればわかるはずよ。
Her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? The palms.
それって舞園さんの手のひらだよね。彼女の手のひらって綺麗なままだったし。
So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
どうして手のひらを見ただけでそんなことがわかるの？
さっきも言ったけど、
Gold coating on that sword comes right off, and all you have to do is touch it. Exactly.
実際模擬刀の柄の部分
I
は
notice a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
きっとあの模擬刀を使っ
Whoever
た
used
人
the
の手
sword
に
got
爆が
some
つい
of
ちゃった
it
せいだ。
on their hands.
だから
There's
も
really
し
no
前園
way
さん
she
が模
could
擬
have
刀を
picked it
使っ
up
てた
and
なら
come away completely
彼女の
clean.
手が綺麗なままなのはおかしいんだ。
シャワールームに逃げ込んだ時に洗い流したのかもしれないじゃない。
いや、それはないよ。
Yeah.
どうして言い切れるのよ。私がブスだから。
Doko, what the heck?
いや、そうじゃなくて。
What is that argument? There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathroom at nighttime. The water was off. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shut off at nighttime, right? Hello, Sleepy Kato. Happy streaming. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing good.
知らなかったわ。シャワーなんて一度も浴びたことないし。
I haven't taken a shower yet. Oh god. Oh my.
あんただって似たようなも
You
んじゃない。
smell like a big fat ugly donkey. Oh my goodness.
褒められてるの？なされてるの？
けなされてるだろ。
An insult, obviously.
とにかく彼女が一度も模擬刀を手
If
にしていない
Sayaka
という
never
ことは
touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. Exactly.
待てよ。だとするとその模擬
Who
刀の
damaged
鞘
the
に
sheath
包丁
with
で
the
傷を
kitchen
つけ
knife?
たのって
The one who damaged the sheath would have to have been the one without the sword, which is Sayaka. Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
だけどさ、
We already said that the attack started with
初めに
the
包丁を
person
持っ
with the
た人
knife
物が
attacked
襲いか
first,
か
and the
り、
sword was
その
used
とっ
as
さの
an
防御として
impromptu
模擬刀が
defense.
使われたんだったな。
And the one who attacked first was Sayaka?
これで分かったでしょ。
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
被害者どこ
No,
ろか
far from it.
まるで
It's almost
自
as
ら
if
殺
she had
人を
been
行おう
planning
と
to
していた
commit
よ
a
うだ
murder of her own. What?
あいつは厨房から包丁を持ち出し、そして自分が泊まる部屋に犯人を招き入れている。さらに先に包丁で攻撃を仕掛けたのもあいつなのだとすると、確かに
All the actions of an assailant.
そういえば苗木君に部屋の交換を申し出たのは前園さんの方からでしたわね。
Use her switch rooms,
も
correct?
しかすると
Maybe the reason she
彼
wanted
女
to
が
switch
苗木
rooms
君に部屋の交換を苗木君
was
に
so that
自
she
分の
could
罪をなすりつ
she
ける
could
た
pin
め
the crime on
だったの
you.
かもしれませんわ
That
ね。
is a possibility, is it not? Big possibility, yep.
前園さんが僕に。
ですがそう考
It
え
would
れば
also explain why
ネ
she
ーム
would
プレー
switch
ト
the
の件はしっ
nameplates.
くりきますわ。彼女は標的にした人物を自分が泊まる苗木君の部屋に呼び寄せたかった。その部屋で殺人を犯すことによって疑惑を苗木君に向けようとしたのです。ですがそのためには部屋の交換を伏せたまま標的を呼び出さなければならなかった。
To be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
標的に部屋の交換がバレてしまえば間違いなく怪しまれてしまいますからね。
そのためにネームプレートを交換したってのは。
ですがその計画は危険すぎやしませんかね。たとえ標的を殺すことに成功してもその後苗木誠殿が部
So
屋の交換を
everyone
ば
they'd
らしてし
switch
まったら
rooms.
それはどうかな。
I don't know, I'm
お
not
人よし
sure.
の苗木に
Soft-hearted
前園を切
Makoto
り捨
is
てるような真似
capable
が
of
できたとは思え
of
ない。
that kind of cutthroat behavior.
前園もそう思
I'm
ってい
sure
たか
Sayaka
ら
realized
こ
the
そ、
same thing,
部
which
屋
is
の
why
交換
out
相
of
手に
all
苗
that,
木を選んだんじゃ
she
ないの
asked
か。
him to switch rooms.
それに彼女は超高校
She
級のアイドルよ。
was the ultimate pop sensation.
冴えない苗木と国民的アイドルの前
Totally
園の主張。普通ならどちらの主
unforgettable
張を信
kid
じる
or a
かしら。
national superstar, who are you more likely to believe?
では彼女はそ
Oh
のこと
my
も計算に入れて
Oh no.
マジかよ。
ですがそんな彼女の計画も失敗に終わった。包丁で襲いかかった際 彼女は模擬刀の反撃を受けてしまい、そこで右手首を骨折し、
when her wrist got broken and she was forced to drop the knife.
そして
Tables were suddenly turned on her and she died at the hands of the one she'd
役
planned
に
to
殺さ
murder.
れてしまった。
ちょっと待ってよ、そんなはずないよ。だってさ。
ねえねえ、なんだか議論が脱線してない？そんなセピア色のお話なんかよりもさほら早く黒を決めちゃわないと時間切れで全員を
Just because you ran out of time?
ってことになったら大変でしょ。
I thought that's...
そうだべ。まずは犯人を決めねえと。
ナイフ、今は謎の
Figure
解
out
明に
the
集中
answer
して
to this mystery.
舞園さんを殺した犯人を突き止めなければ全てが終わってしまうのよ。
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Well, there's a lot. How many? Dying message, okay.
犯人を決めろっつってもよ。
Hey, decide who did it.
もう新しい手がかりがないんだぜ。それは違う。
No? Dying message.
手がかりならまだ残ってるかもしれない。前園さんが残したダイイングメッセージだよ。
ダニー、なんつった？
Dining?
ダイイ
Dining.
ングメッセージ。舞園さんの背中の壁にあったでしょ。11037って書かれた血文字。あそこに犯人の手がかりがあるはずよ。
その前に聞いておきたいのですが、
We get to that, I
そ
need
も
to
そも
ask.
その血文字は本当に舞園さんが書いたものなのですか？
There's no question that Saika wrote that message, and I can prove it. Her left index finger
これだ。前園さんの左手の人差し指が
had blood on it. We only assume she used that finger to write that message.
彼女はその前の争いで右手を骨折していたはずだ。それで左手で書いたのか
Right
な。
wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
舞園ちゃんが書いたのはいいとしてもさ、
We can all agree Saika wrote it, but
そ
still,
の
what the hell do those numbers mean? 11037.
数字のことならその女が詳しいんじゃねえのか？
You should know all about numbers and shit.
なんだろ？
それが
No, that's not.
全然なん
Yes,
だよ
I'm
ね。
a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
当たり前よ。だって数字
Because
じゃな
they're
いもん。
not numbers. Mm-hmm.
いやなんだ
Looks
か
like
どうした？
いえ、数字じゃないと思って見てみますと、この最初の文字って11ではなくてアルファベットに見えませんかね？
本当だ。中央の線がかすれてるせいで11だと思ってたけど、これって N とも読めるね。
mm-hmm.
おお、珍しくまともなこと言ったな。
Little gray cells are really getting excited now.
最初の文字が N だとしてもだ。
N03.
N037 ではまだ意味が通らんぞ。
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
時計回り。
Rotate the image 180
繰り返す。
degrees. Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
そうだ。ここに書いてあるのは犯人の名前だったんだよ。
Mm-hmm.
手がかりをすっ飛ばして犯人の名前？
誰よ？誰の名前
Oh,
が書いて
whose
あるの？
names did she write? Saika's dying message reveals the killer's name. You turn her message 180 degrees. It should become crystal clear. I don't know who it is. Come on now.
これが僕の答え
Leon
だ。
Kuwata.
謎を解く鍵は
The key to
時計回り
solving
の
this
回転にあ
mystery
ったん
was
だ。
simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
このダイイングメッセージを時計回りに180度回転させてみると、
Turning the message around,
アルファベットの LEON って文字が
it
見えてくるん
becomes
だ
the
よ。
letters L-E-O-N.
これがこの名
L-E-O-N,
前だよね。
or more accurately, Leon.
何言ってんだよ。たまたまだって。たまたまそう見えただけだ。
Just a bunch of squiggles.
いいえ、偶然なんかじゃないよ。彼女は壁にもたれかかった体勢で背後の壁に
The
メッセージ
message
を
on
書
the
いた。
wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
おそらく手だけを背中の後ろに回した後ろ手の状態でメッセージを書いたんでしょう。
She couldn't move to write it normally and had to write it upside down, as it were.
そんな体勢で書いてしまった
As
せ
a
いで
result,
正面から見ると180度ひっくり返った形
when
に
you
なっ
look at
て
it
しまった。
standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
実際に自分で試してみるといいわ。その状態で書く
Letters will
字
be
が反転して
inverted.
しまうはずだから。
Mm-hmm.
なのただのこじつけじゃねえか。
That sounds like one hell of a stretch. Ow.
俺が犯人だ。適当なこと言うんじゃねえって。
あなたが犯人じゃ
If
ない
you're
なら
not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
苗木君、あなただって知っているはずよ。桑田君が処分しようとした証拠のこと。
Evidence that Leon tried to get rid of is that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, which is the sleeve. The burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
おそらく
As the killer stabbed Saika, they must have gotten some of her blood on
返り
them.
血を浴びたんでしょうね。その返り血を浴びたワイシャツを
Shirt
処分す
covered
る
in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
その際に
The
燃え
piece
かすを
burned
残し
off
てし
and
まった
got
ので
left
すね。
behind.
きっと犯人も気
Killer
づいて
didn't
いなか
notice.
った
If
は
they
ず。
had, they most certainly would have
気
panicked.
づそうよね。桑田。
Isn't that right, Leon?
なんだ。
Whoa, 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 whoa.
だがそのワイシャツだけで
That one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
袖口が白いワイシャツを着てる人は
Leon's not the only one wearing a white
たくさん
bun
いる
now.
もんね。
そうだ。ワイシャツを着てるやつなんて。
Getting really triggered.
そんな燃えかすだけじゃ誰のもんかなんてわかるはずねえだろ。
That's right. That alone isn't enough, but there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
どうやら見えてきたみたいね。すべての謎の答え。
なんとなくだけど。
Burned remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed of. Where the shirt was destroyed, if we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Eh? How it was disposed of. If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
そうか。なるほど。俺には分かったぞ。
I think I know what you're
ト
gonna.
ラッシュルームの鉄格子を開けなきゃ焼却炉には近づけねえし。
Can't reach the incinerator without opening the gates in front of the trash room, right?
あの焼却炉のスイッチも押せねえはずだよ
Obviously, you
な。
wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
そんで、そのトラッシュルームの鍵は掃除当番が持っ
If
て
you
ん
had
だ
the
った
key
よ
to
な。
get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
つまり犯人は掃除当番ってことになるよな。
Oh my gosh. Interesting. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. What bullets do we have? Shattered crystal ball. Okay.
トラッシュルームの鍵は
Keys to the trash room.
掃除当番が持ってんだってよ
Whoever
な。
was on cleaning duty.
つまり
The one who
焼却
could
炉に
get
近
to
づけたのが
the incinerator was
掃除当番
the
だけ。
person in charge of the trash.
焼却炉に近づかなきゃ証拠隠滅なんてできやしねえ。それは違う。
There was another piece of evidence there, Leon.
ちょっと 掃除当番じゃなくても証拠を処分する方法はあったはずだよ。
だが鉄格子を開けなければ焼却炉の火をつけることはできんのだぞ。
いや、それが可能だったんだよ。これを使えばね。
Some kind of glass balls busted to hell.
ガラス玉みたい。
いや、水晶玉のはずだったんだけども。
これを使うってどうやって使うの？
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
犯人は鉄格子の隙間からこの
Killer
ガラス
simply
玉を
took
投げ
aim
た
at
ん
the
だ。
incinerator switch and drew the ball through a gap in the gate.
そうやって焼却
All
炉
he
の
had
スイ
to
ッチを
do
押
was
すことで
hit that switch and the incinerator would come to life.
鉄格子の隙間から投げた。
Through a gap in the
小
gate?
田君は前に言ってたよね。
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
鍵を持っていて
Hifumi
山田君も知らない
had
うちに
the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
犯人が
is because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
そうやって焼却炉の火をつけたところでそこに丸めたワイ
Once
シ
they
ャツを
got
投
an
げ込んだんだ。
incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
おい、何言ってんだよ。
犯人が鉄格子の中に入っていないことは証拠隠滅後の
The
状況を
killer
物語
never
ってい
went
る。
inside the trash
割
room.
れたガラス玉、つけっぱなしの焼却炉の火、
Broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
掃除当番の犯人ならもっと丁寧に証拠を隠滅してい
Killer
る
had been
は
on
ずよ。
cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly. Exactly, yeah.
いや、ちょっと待てって。
Leon.
でもさ、鉄格子から焼却炉までって10メートル以上は離れてたよね。そんな距離からガラス玉を投げてピンポイントでスイッチに当てるなんて。
Pinpoint accuracy, you need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
そんなこと本当にできるのかな？
Mm-hmm.
そうだ。そんなの不可能に決まって
For a
んじゃん。
normal person?
難しいかもしれないけど不可能じゃないはずだよ。
I don't think so, because the killer is. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because ultimate baseball star.
犯人は超高校級の野球選手だったから。
You see that right?
そうだよね。
Leon.
桑田君。
バカ言ってんじゃん。ねって。
Oh my gosh.
確かに超高校級の野球選手と称される彼なら10メートル先の的など大したことないでしょうね。
Exactly. Leon!
俺は犯人なんかじゃねえっつうの。つうか今の推理だって全然間違ってんだよ。
まだ認めないのね。だったら苗木君、もう一度事件を振り返って彼の犯行の全てを明らかにするのよ。それで終わりにさせましょう。
だから何が終わりだってんだよ。
Oh my god, Leon.
桑田君、君がなんて
Say
言おう
what you want, Leon. All the
全ての謎はもう
questions have
解け
been
てるんだ。
answered and the truth has been revealed.
今回の事件の答えは
Now here's what happened. Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at the missing section and press left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Closing argument. Begin. What is this? Act 1. Is this the first bit? My room was the scene of the crime. This incident began when the killer entered. Stabbed. First, when Sayaka attacked the killer with a knife, they noticed something in my room, which was the sword. They used that object to deflect Sayaka's attack, which is why the evidence was damaged. And then... this one. Then over here, the attack. Breaking her wrist. Ran into the bathroom. Da-da-da-da. He forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that was break the doorknob. And they got the knife. Da-da-da-da-da. When she stabbed, Sayaka used the last of her strength to leave something behind, which is the message. Do-do-do-do, and then she died. The killer used an item in my room to help dispose of evidence, which was the lint roller. Before object the killer threw to activate the incinerator must have been the crystal ball, which is this one. Sit. What the killer threw in the incinerator was the shirt. It fell out. Piece of evidence left behind the trash room was the sleeve. Okay, I'm gonna look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in other words, my room. Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with a knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in her room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. Instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with that strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. And then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn their shirt using the incinerator there. The trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take the shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. Crystal ball thrown with absolute precision hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burned away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Boom! Isn't that right, Leon? Complete! It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything. Do you object to anything that's been said? Leon, the evidence is right there! I have the evidence? Your first boat time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Yeah. Sometimes during the class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We likely to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements, in this time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. So it's a rhythm game. Press the right button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Okay. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Okay. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going until you initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. Watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Do their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you will run out of time and you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room computer. They must have used something that belonged to them. Use something of their own to remove the screws could have been... Oh my god. I have to show the indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. Oh gosh. Right click to lock on, left Do I aim?
証拠あんのか。ふざけんな。認めねえ。俺じゃねえ。アホ。嘘だ。黙ってろ。うぜ。証拠あんのか。ふざけんな。認めねえ。アホ。嘘だ。うぜ。証拠あんのか。ふざけんな。
Okay.
認めねえ。俺じゃねえ。アホ。嘘だ。黙ってろ。証拠あんのか。ふざけんな。認めねえ。アホ。
Oh my gosh.
証拠あんのか。これで証明するよ。
Yo! Why was that really hard for me? Oh my gosh. I just had to look at the bar.
現場のシャワールームのドアノブはネジが外されてた
Jeez,
けど
the
さ。
screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
犯人は
Wonder what
その
kind
ネ
of
ジを
tool
外
the
す際
killer used to
どん
remove
な道
them.
具を使ったんだろうね。
ネジを外す
Had to be a screwdriver, right? Mm-hmm.
だったら配られた工具セットの
Some
中に
gifts
あ
we got each had one inside.
あれを使ったんでしょうな。他に工具などありま
Any
せんで
other
したし。
tools anywhere.
だけど僕の部屋にあった工具セットには使われた形跡なんて
Never
なかったん
been
だ。
used.
犯人は現場を
Didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in
前園君の部
Sayaka's
屋だと
room.
思い込んでいたはずだからな。
Mm-hmm.
工具セットは男子だけに配られたものだからその部屋にあるとは思わ
Boys
なか
could
った
get
んだろう
toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
だったら犯人が使ったのって誰の工具セット
Whose
だったんだろ
toolkit
う
did the
ね。
killer use? Leon.
きっと犯人は
Oh my gosh.
自分に配られた工具セットを使った
That
は
could
ず
be
だ。
their very own toolkit.
桑田君、君の工具セットを見せてもらえないかな。もしその工具セットのドライバーには使用された痕跡が残っているはずなんだ。
もし別の用途で使ったというなら、どこでどんな使い方をしたのか説明してもらおう。
Now to explain exactly when, where, and why.
先に言っておくけど
Let me say this right
な
now.
くしたなんて言い訳はなしよ
I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
どうやら反論はできないようだな。
これで終わりのようですわね
Is he alright? Hey, nice. Oh, I mean, I did. I did what? I still remember the first case from the anime. So.
議論の結論が
What's your
出た
verdict?
みたいですね。
Are we ready to cast
そ
our
ろそろ
votes?
お前らお手元のスイッチで投票してください。あ、念のために言っ
Just
と
to
くけ
remind
ど
you all,
必ず誰かに投票するようにしてくださいね。
make triple sure you vote
こん
for
なつま
someone.
らないことで
You won't want to be
罰を
punished
受
for
けたくない
something
でしょ。
so minor, right?
では
Let's
張り
get
切ってまい
excited.
りますよ。
Hello, Nori! Hello, welcome!
投票の結果
You'll be chosen as the black end. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
正解なのか
Oh my
正
gosh.
解なのかさあどうなんでしょう。
What's it gonna be? Monokuma vote. Ba-da-da-da-doo. Guilty! Oh my god. Have a good scene, Rieko. Thank you! And thanks for the lurk! Enjoy your alert. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The black end, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
待て。
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? don't believe it. Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you? What do you mean you didn't have a choice? It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed her first. None of you are any different. One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on. You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. Wait, why does Hifumi look like he has Celestia's braids? Gonna get rest for a while? Okay, Nori, have a good rest. Make sure you get good sleep. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Perhaps if what we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here! The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even if some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said, no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing to do. There's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But that's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment. Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the room, and killed her. Am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder? No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. Schwa? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened. To Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind. Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. It's that kind of justice that's awakened within you. Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment! I'm begging you. Please don't do this. No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it. Stop, please. Now then. I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star. Oshioki time! Punishment time! Okay, here we go. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Oh my god. Oh boy. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. Oh goodness. Oh. It should be fine. It's part of the game. It should be fine. As long as it's not a song. Oh my gosh. Just beat up. Oof. You definitely would not survive that for sure. Oh my god. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else would we call it?
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
Oh my god. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Oh my god. Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place? You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure you'll learn all the mysteries of this school. Your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What are you trying to say? I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Anyway, let's get to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Oh my gosh. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment. Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
だけど
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
それは
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
確かに
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
とにかく
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
そう
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
そう
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations of you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
ね
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
Eh?
Huh? Kidding, I just have pretty good intuition. Chapter 1, to survive. The end. Wow! Surviving students. 12. Oh boy. To be continued! Wow! Oh my god! The despair bat. Save. Yes. Okay. Okay. I don't wanna... I don't... okay. And I save... System... I'll save here because it's almost been 4 hours. My throat is dying. Yes. Save. Yes. Okay. We'll return to the main menu. And I will go back to the chatting screen so I can end it. Oh my goodness. So that was really long. And oh my god, we finally cleared that. I didn't realize it would go that long, but it did. Anyway, we finished our first class trial in Danganronpa, so that was very interesting. And wow, a lot of stuff happened there. We learned how to do trials. Hopefully I remember that for the next trial. I don't remember who's gonna die next. I really don't. But yeah. So, let me go look for somebody to raid before I end this. Let's see. So, since we're playing Danganronpa, I guess... I don't really have anybody to raid. Let me wait. No, I wanna raid somebody. Let's see. Who shall we raid? We can raid Hara Macchiato. She's doing art right now, so that would be a good time to like relax and stuff. That would be nice, I think. Hara Macchiato. There we go. So again, thank you so much for joining me on this stream. It's almost 3 hours. Oh my god. But if you're new here, we do have a raid message, and if you're subscribed, we do have a sub raid message as well.
So, again, thank you so much for joining me in the stream. I had a lot of fun, although my voice is struggling at the moment. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow on Facebook, where I'm gonna be playing Identity V. But tomorrow will be my last Facebook stream, so I really hope you do come. And yeah, I'd be really appreciative if you were there. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.